let's start over again. It's been a while since we talked on video. It's been a while since we did this whole father-daughter thing on video. And you probably were 19 or 18. No, you were 19 the last time we talked. We talked about your wedding and your wedding plans and ideas and all of that. We talked about, there was another video we did where you were going to cash in your $5 coupon at Taco Bell or something. But let's give the people an update on what's going on in your life now. Where are you at now in your life at 20? And it's 2022 now, so.
I'm quitting QuikTrip.
Mm-hmm. And you've been in QuikTrip how long?
3 years.
And
last month made 3 years.
Right. And when you talk about your days at work, they're often pretty entertaining. Like, what were the good things you liked about QuikTrip now that you're leaving? Let's try to be positive. What were some of the fond memories you have of your life at QuikTrip?
Honestly, once I switched from my first base store to my new one, I made friends with my coworkers. My managers. You went
from the hood to the.
I went from Ellenwood to Marietta.
To the not hood, yeah.
My coworkers and managers are great. I literally love them.
And they all have stories.
Yeah.
They're all very interesting personalities. And you have interesting customers. Then you had like regular customers that would come in. The old lady that was mean.
Yeah, she's actually a little nicer now. Not sure what that's about. I mean, well, it depends on the day. Then there's
now, when you say she's mean, what was like? Give an example of her being mean. What was she? What was she known for? What was her base? What was her number one move?
If you did something she didn't really like, she threatened to call our store manager. Which, I mean,
how often did she threaten to call the store manager? How often did she come in?
Every other time. She came in about every day.
Oh.
I haven't been seeing her that often though.
And then
she comes in every couple of days.
Then there was an old white man who would tip you.
No, I had a young white dude tip me one day, which sometimes I really wonder, do people that are not black feel like they're living like this movie life? Because the way that they act sometimes, like I had some people come in like a couple weeks ago. He's blasting like this heavy rock music where they're like screaming, and he comes in and he flips his hair to the side, he looks around a little bit, then he walks over to the snacks. I'm like, okay, that was a dramatic entrance. This girl walks in, she's on the same vibe. She's, walking in, flipping her hair and whatnot, wearing a little ripped up fishnets and all that. They come past each other. Hey, I really like that song. He's like, yeah, it's sick, right? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. And then he's checking out. And so they're at the register at the same time. He leaves first and he turns around and he's like, so, see you around. She's like, yeah. I'm like,
what just happened right
what
there?
Is going on? What is going on in here?
It's almost like they was acting out a scene.
Yeah, I'm like, this had to be planned. Because there's no way this is the first time y'all are meeting each other and this is just the way y'all interacting.
But white people have a tendency to be a little.
And like the dude that gave me $20, when I gave him his change back, because he gave me $100, he said, so, he flicked through the 20s. You ever had anybody do that? I'm like, I have, but thank you. Thanks for the money.
So he gave you $20 for ringing up his stuff.
Yeah. I had someone give me $15 because he comes in every day to buy lottery tickets, and he won off my tickets that I printed him. So he said, "Here, that's a little bit for you." I'm like, my man, gotcha. Had somebody buy me a Red Bull because I said I like that flavor.
What flavor was it?
Tropical, the yellow can. And I was like, oh, good choice. He's like, you like those? I was like, yeah. He said, let me buy you a can. I was like, it's okay. I already had a can. No, let me buy you one. Look, you can drink tomorrow if you want to. I want to buy you one. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so much for QuikTrip.
All right, sir.